Hello everybody and welcome to Evil Factory. So this is a mobile game that I used to love playing. So I thought I should play it on the channel. 8 years ago, a continental war broke out in Central Europe. It was the plan of a group called the Kraken to invade neighboring nations with powerful technology. Feeling threatened, the superpowers of the world created an international alliance which barely managed to eliminate the Kraken. Leaders and core members of the Kraken were sent to prison or executed, and the world had regained peace. But recently, the Alliance picked up an abnormal signal on their radar. An advanced chemical testing signal was caught deep within the mountains of Antarctica. Alliance leaders concluded the signal was coming from a secret Kraken base and planned to counter it. Isn't that like jumping to a conclusion from like not that much information? Because I mean, like it could be something else. In the end, they decided to dispatch an explosives expert to carry out their missions. And that's us. Now trust me, I am not an explosives expert. You should not give me explosives. And also I think this screen is like glitched. I don't think this is supposed to be there. This is definitely not supposed to be there, but it's fine. The game's playable. We can get through it. Hello, can you hear me? Leo, right? Hi, I'm Yui. I'm the lead data analyst for the Alliance. I'll be contacting you through this radio, so don't turn it off. But you are a woman and I'm a YouTuber, so I don't think we can talk for that long, because like I get tired of it. I am probably going to have to turn it off at some point. What a low-tech radio. Budget cuts, I am trying to deal with the actual most evil, cartoonishly villain organization that has ever existed. What do you mean budget cuts? I should be getting all the budget. Anyway, I can't believe remnants of the Kraken are here. What a surprise. They just never give up. I thought they were rounded up 8 years ago. I wonder what they've been doing in the shadows. I'm counting on you, Leo. You sound oddly irresponsible. Oh well, let's move. You're almost there. So typically I use this position. Let's go ahead. Get up here, okay. Wait, Leo, let's blast that thing out of the way. I'll provide you with the Alliance's special dynamite. Hey, did you get this from the museum? But you can use it as much as you want, and it can get quite powerful after some upgrades. Ha ha ha. So yes, this dynamite that they give us does get extremely powerful after you upgrade it a while. In fact, I think it's one of the only weapons that can get to level 5. Tap the bomb icon to use the main weapon at Leo's current location. So yes, this is our main weapon. Good. You can place the bomb where you stand. And don't forget that you can get killed by your own bombs, okay? Get out of the way on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Run. Yep, run, and boom. Wow, Alliance dynamite never lets you down. At least it works. Well, the base is just up ahead. Go. So while we are going to the base, let me explain this dynamite. This is our main weapon. We can use it infinitely. We don't need to worry about it running out. And there's a walrus here that looks really stylish. Wow, that's a huge walrus. Looks like it's guarding the door. The Kraken mark on him tells he's one of them. Whoa, I think it saw you. It's coming. Yes, it is coming. I mean, like, it's not really going to move, it's going to shoot things. Leo, before you head into battle, let me introduce the Alliance's latest technology, Time Warp. Yes, we are actually warping time here. It's very easy to use. Just release your hand during battle and time will slow down. It will also slow you down, but will definitely earn you some time to predict enemy attacks. When the purple gauge on the top right runs out, Time Warp ends. So just release my hand in the middle of battle. Yep, when has that ever gone wrong? So now let me get up here, plant some dynamite. How is it? Awesome, right? This will come in handy. Right, try it again. Release your hand during battle to activate Time Warp. I know how these things work. And oh, we didn't do any damage here because the health bar hasn't appeared, because the boss fight hasn't really started yet. So in this game, basically every single stage is a boss fight except for like 1 or 2. Nice job, Leo. You learn so fast. Outstanding. It's part of being a pro. However, it will be difficult to take down a beast with just bombs. So they're going to give us a special gift, a flamethrower. So this is a sub-weapon. Sub-weapons are activated with the button below the bomb. Oh, and the sub-weapon can only be used once during battle. The Alliance are real cheapskates. Now you can use the sub-weapon. Sub-weapons don't charge during battle. Yep. So I'm not going to waste my flamethrower ammo right now. Phew, I think that's all I have for you from the Alliance combat manual. Now let's see what the infamous Leo is capable of. Let's go. A very poor briefing and then just let's go. Well, trust me, I am very good at blowing things up. Just watch. Up here, do that, boom. Let's explode them with our flamethrower. So he's going to get really angry. I'm going to let him get one attack off and he's basically dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, that was pretty easy. But I mean, like, this is just the tutorial boss. This is not even the first real boss. And the game gets really difficult after a while. Wow, you're better than I thought, taking down that giant in a snap. They want to rule the world with this. The Kraken must be naive. Trust me, bro. bro, they are not trying to rule the world with this. They have some insane stuff in there. Yeah, that's the confidence we need. Go nuts, haha. You see that card key up ahead? You will be able to enter the base with it. Are you ready? You seem to be shaking. It's minus 50 degrees here. I mean, like, if it was minus 50 degrees there, I would just run away because I suck at handling cold temperatures. So let's go ahead, get into the base, and now we are going to start the actual game. So Yui, welcome. This is the main menu where most of the work will be done. There is a lot of stuff. What should I do first? I'll tell you now. You can check your current level, fuel and gold on the top. What's fuel? When you enter each stage, it consumes a certain amount of fuel. So yep, your fuel increases as you like level up, and your fuel will regenerate over time, or you can spend blue coins, which are the premium currency of this game, in order to get all of your fuel back instantly. Try entering the intruder stage to see how it works. Actually, first let me see if I can get rid of this annoying thing. So I managed to get rid of the annoying loading thing. So let's go into intruder. Let's begin this level. So these are just normal small minions. They aren't even really bosses. So Kraken soldiers up ahead. Only 3, it's way easier than I thought. Don't underestimate them. Kraken weapons are tough. Yeah, if they can use it. Hope you remember how to use your weapon. Don't worry, I'm pretty good at this game. I mean, like, I say I'm good at this game, but this game does get really difficult. So basically each of their attacks can one-shot you. So you have to be careful of that. But they are again really easy to kill. See, we just killed them so quickly. That's it, Leo. You may be a jerk. What do you mean? I've been so nice to you. But you have got skills. I know, right? But I'm sure they heard that explosion. So stay sharp. I mean, like, yeah, you literally lit up a dynamite. Obviously they heard it. Good. I won't need to look for them. Right, once you defeat the enemy, you can move to the next floor. Follow the arrow or simply press and now. So I just like to go into the elevator, but I mean, like, you can also press and now. That's also fine. It's just going to do the completely same thing. And here they have missions. So we unlocked a new helmet, the private helmet, which increases gold by 2%. So I am going to equip this because our normal helmet really does nothing. And basically these are all missions, and each stage has different missions. And if you complete all of the missions, then you will get a helmet that is going to give you a specific type of buff. And wow, you got a new helmet. Nice work. Great, my old one was really stinky. What were you gonna do about the stinky one? First, you take out the inner liner and hand wash it in warm water with a neutral detergent. Thank you for telling me how to do this, Leo. If you want to use a washing machine, set it to soft cycle and put it inside a laundry net. Of course, if you don't dry it properly, it will smell. Okay, I get it. That's enough. Helmets can be changed at the equip tabs change helmet menu. Each helmet has a different effect, so try to collect them all. You know what? I am going to try and get all the helmets in this game, at least the ones that I can get, because there are some helmets that are like paid and you can only get them by paying money, and I can't really do that because the servers of this game have obviously shut down. You know, you should never clean your helmet with petroleum based solvent because stop. Okay, so here we have some achievements. As you can see, there are tons of achievements in this game. Now let's see the change helmet here. So we have the private helmet and then we have our normal basic helmet. Let's go ahead, go into the shooting range. So these are again going to just be Kraken soldiers, but there's going to be a rifle shooting guy here. Gosh, you walked into the training area. One of them has a gun. It only takes one shot to kill you, so be careful. I mean, like, obviously they have a rifle and we are a normal human, so they are going to kill Leo in one shot. Don't you die from one shot in this game anyway? Yes, any shot from anything, even your own weapons, are going to kill Leo. So be really careful of that. The game? What game? Ahaha. Just start fighting already. I love the fourth wall break. Okay, so here are the rifle soldiers. Not really too much to see here in the first episode. The game does get really hard after you unlock the hard mode and after you get into the ending episode of the normal game. And there you go, he's dead. Arr, Dr. Ulrich, we have an intruder. A short kid wearing a helmet. Oh, short kid. Short kid? I mean, like, we are pretty short. Ulrich. So this is like an antagonist of the game. Ha! So it's you. How dare you set foot in here? What? How did he trace my frequency? Because our technology sucks. Hee. I picked up an odd frequency and hacking is a piece of cake for Dr. Ulrich. We were wiretapped by a creepy old man. Old man? I'm only 43. I'm at the peak of my abilities. If your hair looks like that at 43, I think you're done for. That is actually really shocking. I know, right? Gah, you brat. I will teach you a lesson with my creations. You better run while you have the chance. Stop doing the Michael Jackson laugh. You look really creepy. our communications were hacked. You okay, Leo? How were your communications hacked by a creepy 43-year-old old man? How is that even possible? A 43-year-old creepy scientist who looks like he's 90 named Dr. Ulrich did it. So Ulrich, he was a famous scientist banned for his unethical research. I mean, like, you can tell he's called Dr. Ulrich. Can't believe he's only 43. Anyway, I've set up a safer frequency for our communications. Why did you not do that from the start if you had the ability to do that? What are you guys even doing? Like, my allies suck. Let's go in. I don't even have good weapons right now. But I mean, like, once we are done with the first episode, we are going to get a really good weapon. And we reached level 2, so we got 200 gold coins, all of our fuel got regenerated, and our maximum fuel increased to 7. So that's really good. Now we have the sniper, which has a 3% chance to refill sub weapon after you use it. But I'm not really using my sub weapon that much right now, so I don't really need to equip that. I would rather get more gold. Leo, good news. Am I getting a 500% raise? No, it's not that. I've just gotten some supplies ready. Oh, but I don't think I can send them all at once because of the distance. I will send a little every day through supply boxes. Supply boxes? Yep, I'll send them to the shop, so stop by every day. They'll include gold, blue coins, or any items that I'm able to get my hands on. Wait for it. So yep, this is the supply box, and you can't open it because that requires connecting to the servos, which have obviously shut down. So no, I'm not getting any of these daily boxes. And there's this little blinking thing here. So basically here we can talk to Yui. Leo, I'll let you know this first. All of your activities are being recorded. I mean, like, I'm also recording all my activities, so it makes sense. I knew something was off. It's all just for the data analysis. Don't think too much of it. This is literally what every single company says. Then they leak your data to millions of hackers and then sell it for billions of dollars. But as compensation, we'll give you a reward when you reach a certain point. What reward? Just like getting a stamp card at a fast food joint. So something like that. You can check your progress here. So yep, these are just achievements. So there are tons of achievements in this game. We will have a look at that later. We don't really need to worry about it right now. Let's go ahead and get into the penguin spin. This is Otto. Okay, so this guy is actually like our first proper boss. So he is going to be much tougher than those other weakling minions. Yui, an artificial creature. But it's so cute. I know it's really cute. And by the way, this guy has like another fight where there are 2 of them. And then they do some of the most insane, crazy stuff I've seen in a game ever. You guys won't even believe it until you see it. But that's for later. I expected something bigger and stronger. Don't worry. It will get bigger and stronger when you fight it the next time. I wish I could take him home and maybe take a bath together. You've been watching too much anime? Okay, let's go. And here you go. Boom. He's going to walk here. So now he's going to do this spinning, rolling thing. Oh wait, yeah. So actually, I guess I should first let you guys see his attacks, then I'll kill him. So he's going to again do this. So he's going to do this rolling thing where there are going to be a ton of these guys, but they are extremely slow. So they're really easy to avoid. Now let's hit him again and he's dead. And here we're going to get these gears and screws that we can sell for some more gold. So make sure to take all of those. I mean, like, obviously we're getting gears and screws because this is a machine. And there you go, he's dead. How dare you destroy my work, Ulrich. You can still use it as a statue or something. This is just the beginning. Don't get cocky. I will show you the true power of the Kraken. Stop doing the Clash Royale laugh. So we needed to end the battle with the sub weapon to get the helmet. So you know what? Let me just do that real quick. I got him killed with the sub weapon. And this is the Royal Penguin, which has a 3% chance of reviving when killed, which is actually pretty good for a helmet that literally you get when you're just starting out. I picked up something during the battle. Those are scraps you can sell for gold. Scraps, so it's not that important. I mean, like, it is important because you're going to need a lot of gold to like upgrade your weapons and stuff, but there are some expensive ones, extra gold. Yep, you can get like golden medals and silver medals in the later game. Where can I sell it for gold? You see the shop below? Go there and Cobra will buy them from you. Arms dealer Cobra. Cobra is working for the Alliance. So if I remember correctly, the developers of this game have also made a new game called Dave the Diver, and in there you actually do have Cobra. So I mean, like, it's just a direct reference to this game, which is really cool. Yep, do you know him? Yes, I know him. That fraud, I was wondering where he was. So he is a fraud. He buys scraps and sells coins as well as weapons. Go meet him yourself. So let's see here. There's Cobra. Oh, Leo, long time no see. Hoo ha ha. Has it been since the Toby Fox mission? You came by and my weapons disappeared, I recall. ... Oh, what a coincidence. Wahahaha. Why is everybody's laugh in this game so weird? How come you're working for the Alliance? What happened was that my arms dealer license got cancelled. We can tell why it got cancelled. That's that's not really hard to understand. And the Alliance said that they had a position for me, so he did something to get it cancelled. Yes, hoo ha ha ha, you never change. Well anyway, bring me any scrap you find. I'll give you a good price for it for old time's sake. Just come visit me at the shop anytime. You can also buy some stuff from him, so yeah, I'm also selling a bunch of stuff, so come check it out. Hoo ha 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 ha. So a new weapon is in stock in the shop. We have the pitching machine, which is a sub weapon, the mole mine and the chainsaw. So I don't really need to worry about that right now. I enjoy fishing. It's like getting fish for free. Ha 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 ha. So here let's sell all of our screws and then let's sell all of our gears, because there's not really anything else you can use these guys for anyways. And we also have a new dialogue here. Leo, do you know about blue coins? Yes, those are like the premium currency of the game. And those the coins used by the Alliance. Yes, anyone in the Alliance can use it to get help in battle. Or when you run out of fuel, you can use it to get immediate help. I noticed there were some in the supplies you sent. Well, I mean like I can't open the supplies, but yes, you do get some in the supplies. Yeah, I made a special request to add it. And you can also get them as a reward when you level up. If you still need more, you can go to Cobra. So it's Cobra in the end. Fine. Yep, there will be a moment when you will need it. So there you go, that's that. Now let's go into muscle jump. Happy. So this guy is actually pretty fun to fight. I really like this boss. This guy really just jumps around. I mean like you can probably tell by the name Happy Jump. This is the Kraken's boiler room. And the dog is fixing the pipes. Letting an artificial creature fix the pipes. The Kraken really catches you off guard. I noticed that they get stronger after taking damage. Yes, once they get like to half health, they become much stronger. I guess you can say they enter like a rampage mode or something. That's an unnecessary feature. If you damage its limbs, it will counter with a stronger attack. Be careful. I don't really know if that's true. I mean like I've fought him dozens of times. I haven't really seen that happen. So he's going to jump here. So you can place bombs there in advance, and then you can place bombs here again, and he's done. So now he's going to jump back to these pipes and then take the pipe. So before he was using a wrench as a weapon, now he's going to be using a pipe as a weapon. And our bomb exploded before he got out of his animation, and while he's in his animation, he is invincible. I mean like all the rampaging monsters are invincible while they're in that animation. So he's dead. That was pretty fun. And I got some schematics here which are going to allow us to level up our weapons. So that's going to be really good. Let's get this gear. Whoa, that sparkling thing that just dropped. Make sure to take that schematics pieces. What is it? I'll tell you about it later. If you don't, I'm going to leave the elevator shut. She's a feisty one. So we reached level 3. We got a blue coin, 300 gold and all fueled up. And we got the Siberian helmet which increases drop rate by 3%. So I'm going to equip this for now, because I mean like Leo isn't dying right now anyways. I'm not that bad at the game. So we got the grenade launcher, which is actually pretty good, and we can now make it because we have the blueprint for it from the schematics pieces. Now let me tell you about the schematics. It has instructions for making weapons which I can't understand. Don't worry, just leave it to our experts in the Alliance. Go to the equip tab and tap sub weapons. Diego at the weapons R&O lab will tell you the details. Remember Diego, he's going to be important later on. A new weapon, I'm eager to try it out. So let's go in here, let's go to the sub weapon. Hi, so you're Leo. Nice to meet ya. I'm a staff member in the weapons R&D department. Call me Diego. Diego, my man, you don't know what's about to happen to you. I'm sorry, but this is hilarious to me because I know what's about to happen to him. I heard that I can make new weapons here. That's right, do you have the schematics pieces you picked up in battle? Just send that to me. Although you need to collect all the pieces, you will not be laughing for much longer. So you just need schematics pieces. I also have to make sure that you can actually handle the new weapon. Each weapon has a level requirement, so be sure to check it out. Well, aren't you very thorough? Hey, whoa, which idol? Asquax Sachika is on TV now. Later, remember that name as well. That is again going to be really important. I guess I should come by often to make weapons. So let's go ahead, get that grenade launcher developed. So this is going to take a lot of time to develop, 3 minutes. I mean like I'm going to get this in the next episode probably, because I am going to just finish the boiler room in this episode, and then we will go to episode 2 in the next episode. So this is going to be a multi-part fight because this is the final fight of an episode. The final fights of the episodes are generally the hardest fights in that episode. I mean like that makes sense, and they are also pretty special fights. Phew, there is very hot air coming from inside. Hold on, let me scan it. It's the boiler room. Whoa. Once you go through, you can reach Ulrich's slab. So yes, in the second episode we are going to fight Ulrich. Old man, time to retire and stop creating monsters. Good luck, although there are plenty of them already. Intruder, get him. So these guys are again not that difficult. I mean like these are just Kraken soldiers. Just like always, you can just destroy them. See that? I took out most of their health in one attack, and then he's just going to keep on attacking me. Throw that grenade and he's dead. Great work, Leo. That door leads to the boiler room. It's way too hot in here. I'll turn it off for them. So let's go ahead, get into the boiler room, and and fight Alfonso, who is the main boss here. So there you go. This guy is actually pretty tough for like new people that don't know how to play this game. Health, so you're that little rat I heard about. Damn, this time it's something strong and hot. I mean, like, I'm also hot, I don't know about strong. Your game ends here, I'll burn you to ash. It's an elite Kraken soldier. It's probably capable of strong attacks. Be careful. I won't fall to something that heavy and fat. Bring it on, armored pig. In this game, you have to be really careful and learn the patterns of the bosses. I mean, like, I already know most of the patterns for basically every single boss because I've played so much of it. So here you go. So he's going to fight here, and be careful because there's also fire coming out of these little vents here, I guess you could call them. And he's going to be using Molotov cocktails, which we are going to unlock as our main weapon after this fight, and it is the weapon that I prefer using because you can just do so much damage with them. So let's do this again. Now I could kill him right now, but I'm not going to because I want you guys to see this attack first. So here, as you can see, he's going to do that, he's going to do that, and that fire does linger for a little bit, so be careful of that. He's going to throw these weapons and then he's going to move in this direction. So he's dead. There you go. That was again not that difficult because this is still episode 1. Let's see what we get. Now I believe we are going to talk to Ulrich. So Dr. Ulrich, I'm sorry, I failed. For Kraken, he's dead. So here there's Dr. Ulrich. Here are all the soldiers. What? I mean, like, we aren't even going to fight that many soldiers. Alfonso, you useless. Defend this lab with your lives. Don't worry, I'll take all of their lives. I'm coming for you. You took down that monster, alright. You're pretty awesome. Now you can get to the lab. But I'm sure there will be stronger enemies there. Stay sharp. Don't worry. I mean, like, I don't really think I have much to worry about until like episode 4 or 5. I mean, like, the episode 3 final boss is pretty tough, but I should not take too many tries on him. That loud old man Ulrich needs to go down for the sake of peace and quiet. And there's the level done. So did we get the helmet? We did not get the helmet. So I got a schematics piece for the dynamite. I need 6 of those to level it up. And I also got 1 schematics piece for the Molotov cocktail. But we did not get the helmet because we are going to have to do these missions. So first, let's go back to our base. There's going to be an animation here because we are done with the first episode. After each episode, there are animations. Uncovering the crackers and humane research projects, Leo decided to destroy their labs. So yes, we are going to explode everything. They're going to search for the leader of the Kraken. Meanwhile, the Alliance and Yui figured out who was leading the Kraken remnants. Danger, Hans Lindemann. I mean, like, there's a big plot twist here, but yes, for now you can just say that Hans Lindemann is the main villain of the Kraken. He's the head. He was the head of Kraken R&D since the beginning and the only surviving officer from the war 8 years ago. He was the only one in the world to possess such advanced technology. I have no idea why nobody else does. Like, why are we just blowing this all up instead of letting people research it? Leo got on the elevator leading to the center of Lindemann's plans. So yep, we are now in episode 2, Mad Scientist's Lab. But this episode will be covered in the next video. New episode is now unlocked. We also have the grenade launcher. We can equip it now. But I think this is going to be it for this video, guys. So in the next episode, I'm going to first get the Alfonso helmet and the Molotov cocktail done so you can see all of that. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.